It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Opening day is here as we get the new season underway with a good matchup between the Minnesota Twins and the Milwaukee Brewers. Hello again, everybody. Baseball is back. Welcome to our special opening day broadcast on MLB Network. I'm joined by Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac. The staffs for these two teams sure to be a focal point as this series moves along.
You know, I always think pitching and defense are the keys to success in the long run. So as the season gets started, it's going to be really important for this pitching staff to set a good tone. If they can get off on a good foot, it will do a lot for the confidence of the entire ball club.
The game's count starting now. Opening day on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Corbin Burns gets the call to pitch here on opening day in front of the hometown crowd. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low twos last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
Kirby Puckett digging in now. He will lead this one off today. Fouled away.
The offensive game plan today is certainly to see the ball up. This guy is known on the mound for sinker changeup combination. He's going to try and establish down in the zone to get swing and a miss or ground balls consistently. You have to find something above the belt to get loose on.
This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
Batting second.
And now here's a look at the Minnesota Twins starting lineup. Hero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one or not.
Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit high in the air down the right field line. On the move is Garcia, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out.
The second baseman,
Up next for Minnesota, Rod Carew. Ready with the 1-1.
Full, that's out.
Just getting underway here in Milwaukee. Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here it comes. A bouncer up the middle. That's a hit, the first of the year for the Twins.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
He's running. Pitch misses low. The throw down. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get into scoring position, but instead the inning is over. Another look at the throw down that results in a third out on the bases. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. And now, Robin Yount. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. The 3-1 pitch. And this one will be out of play off to the left. Blyleven is up over 4,500 innings of work in his long career. And through those innings, he's worked to a whip under 1.20. League average is around 1.3, so that's a respectable number. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Hunter's got a read on it. One away.
Batting second. The second
and with
baseman.
that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers.
Whoa.
Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Well, Matt, the key for me to success for this lineup is they got to be willing to come through in big spots. They got to stick to the game plan. Somebody's going to have to get a knock with 2 outs and find a way to not leave base runners stranded.
1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Batting third.
That brings up
First
Prince
baseman.
Fielder, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 2-1.
Ball. Down.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. The number 4 Minnesota hitter, Harmon Killebrew. He'll get us started in the top of the second. The 1-1 home is strike 2 swinging.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
And he got him. Stepping up is Mitch Garver. No score here as we play inning number 2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Jorge Polanco. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Josh Donaldson will pinch hit here and finish the at-bat following the injury. Garver, base runner at first with 1 out. And he fouls this one off. Sinker, 3-2 now.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
payoff pitch home. Pops this one up. And that's going to land foul. Payoff pitch one more time. This pitch is popped up, and this is going to be a foul ball. Runner at first here, one man out. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
To the plate now, Byron Buxton. To 1-2 now. Has a look, now the pitch.
Inside, ball one.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with 2 out.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Two men on, 2 out. And standing in, one of the best 2-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. From the stretch, the 1-2. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Here's the 1-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
A 1-2 pitch. Got him swinging. Made him chase outside the zone that time, and that puts an end to the inning. Twin strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Josh Donaldson remains in the game, playing third after entering the game as a pinch hitter in the previous half inning.
Number 20.
Last half of the second set to go, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Ryan Braun. The 1-1.
Nope. That's inside.
Hit on the ground to third. Right to Donaldson. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
Hey, guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. I want to focus on the bringer of rain, Josh Donaldson, playing third base. Not only from the offensive side is he evolutionizing the game with his new swing path, he'll also dive into the stands defensively to save a run for his pitcher.
So now to the plate, Narvaez. On the ground, softly towards second. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to Killebrew, 2 down.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, Avisail Garcia.
So the bases are empty with 2 gone now, and that'll bring up Avisail Garcia. It's 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Bottom of the second here with no score. They try to come in with a fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning, all told. We'll go now to the top of the third, and we are tied 0-0. Here's the Hall of Famer Bert Blyleven, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. Here's the 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Count still at 1-2. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, 1 away.
Well, this lineup obviously doesn't get to see this guy very often because he's over in the other league, and it's really showing. He's pitching really well right now, and I'm sure these hitters are plenty happy they don't have to face him multiple times this year.
Into the box now, Kirby Puckett. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and no one will get this one. Here comes the 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Started to go. Did he hold up in time? Yes, says the first base umpire. It's ball 3 now. Here comes the payoff pitch. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burnt. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
Stepping in once again is Corey Hunter. Flew out last time up. Runner goes for second. Strike called. Now the throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard at this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Third inning, no score to this point. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. And the run will score as the Twins grab the early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. Get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Standing in now, Rod Carew. Pitch outside. The throw. Not in time, and Hunter's got himself a stolen base. Well, that stolen base was about as bang-bang as they come, and as Show Track demonstrates to us right here, it was his top speed that really made all the difference. He's definitely got wheels, and they were on display there.
That's a ball.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1. Harmon Killebrew will be next. Strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. connecting with 2 strikes. Went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hunter leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
And with first base open, the last thing he wanted to do was give him something to hit in the heart of the zone. So no harm done. Force out anywhere now.
So first and second with 1 down. And here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Killebrew in front, 3 balls and a strike.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Smoked on the ground up the middle to second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired like clockwork. A 4-6-3 double play to end the threat. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting it.
Digging in now for the Brewers, Lorenzo Cain. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Lifted down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now.
Batting 9th, the pitcher, Corbin Burns.
So 2 away in the Brewers half of the 3rd. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. That's a hit, the first of the game for Milwaukee.
Hey, I'm not surprised right here. This pitcher mixed in a knock. Playing in the National League, he gets way more opportunity to work on his craft from the offensive side of the ball. NL pitchers definitely have an advantage in these interleague games.
In now, Robin Yount. Hit on the ground out for short. Taken in by Simmons. Carew, the last man to touch the ball in the inning. That retires the side. Milwaukee leaves 1. It remains 1-0. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney is standing by with a report.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Twins to discuss his thoughts on Minnesota's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Now at the plate, here is Mitch Garver, who collected a base hit his first time up. The 1-1 home.
Nope, that's down.
Hasn't seen a heater yet in this at-bat. One might be coming right here.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. He's right there. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the two starters. And we've got two guys bringing some serious gas for you, as you see there. Top speeds 96 and 97. Josh Donaldson digging in now. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just
hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Gone! It's a solo shot off the bat of Josh Donaldson. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Twins have taken a 2-0 lead.
Oh, that swing has to feel good right there. If you look at the numbers, this guy does not give up many long balls. To take him deep in this spot certainly is huge.
At the plate, Byron Buxton. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heater.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Kane is under it. 2 down.
The batter, number 9, shortstop, Andrelton Simmons.
The next twin up, Andrelton Simmons, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. 2 balls and a strike to count to Andrelton Simmons. And this one's low here, so the count swells to 3-1. And the cutter can't find the zone as he surrenders the base on balls here.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bert Blyleven. Simmons, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he misses 2-1.
You certainly know he's not trying to work around the pitcher. But sometimes the hardest thing to do is to throw a strike to a guy that you know won't swing the bat.
To 2-2 now.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. But not before the Twins get one, and it comes on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. It's now 2-0 Minnesota. Now into the box, Colton Wong struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Sent on the ground out to second. Peru has it. Throw in time at first. A nice play in short right for the 1st out.
The batter.
Good range shown off into the hole right there. That's not an easy play, but these guys make it look that way sometimes.
Into the box, Prince Fielder. 3-1.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
He loses him on ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Striding forward now, the Brewers cleanup hitter, Ryan Braun, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. The 3-2 one more time.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Good battle. Count remains full. Payoff pitch one more time. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Well, they've struggled offensively in this one so far, but after that walk, they've got runners at first and second and look ready to make a little noise. Just need a big hit now.
Next up is Omar Narvaez. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 2-1.
Yep, that ball went out.
He's already walked 2 in this inning already. This guy just can't seem to find the strike zone.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike.
When you get yourself to a 3-1 count and you get a fastball, those are the ones you really want to punish. Couldn't get the bat on it, so we'll see if that comes back to haunt him.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Now batting.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Blyleven pauses. Here it is on 2-2. Bat explodes as this has popped up. And he'll avoid the fragments out there to make the catch that ends the inning. A couple of walks, but no damage. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Twins lineup. Stepping in, Kirby Puckett. He'll start off the 5th in this one. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Garcia giving chase. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 48, Torii Hunter.
So 1 gone in the inning now for Torii Hunter. The 3-1. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Wong. Throw to first retires Hunter, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting, second baseman, Rod Carew.
Next, it'll be Rod Carew. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home. Early swing there as he pulls it foul to the right side. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Ball 2. And here in just the 5th inning, this will be pitch number 100 here.
Boy, pitch count up near 100 right now, D-Row. And this is when you try to get to a good starting pitcher. Right now, it looks like he's running on fumes.
Yeah, the manager's got to get a couple people up in the bullpen right now. One ball hits the gap. They get runners in scoring position. This game could be out of commission. Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there, Dan. Was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
Set and the 1-1 pitch.
Count is 2-1.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
The 2-1. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Home half of the 5th coming up. Twins lead it 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Now at the plate is Eduardo Escobar as we move past the halfway point in this one and begin the bottom of the 5th.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
In there, 2-2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind and count 3-2.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Michael Pineda is forced onto the mound now following the injury.
Number 35, Michael Pineda.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, head-to-head against Michael Pineda. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. There's the 2-1 home. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 2-2 to third. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And everyone knows that you set the tone on opening day, and that's not the kind of tone they want to set. They made fielding a priority in the spring, but it doesn't translate on that play. Might be some early season jitters, too.
Willie Adames will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Here comes the 1-2.
I got the count 2-2. got full count.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Puckett is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. And this throw gets away from him.
Now batting, the shortstop, Lopez. Jump.
Now back to the top of the Milwaukee order, digging in Robin Yount. No hits to this point. Pineda pauses. Here's the 1-1.
Great job on those last two pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Kane leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Line hard deep into left. Buxton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Brewers strand one. They trail things here 2-0. Devin Williams is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 38, Devin Williams.
Ready now is Mitch Garver, 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Here now the 2-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. And he makes the throw to first. Garver is retired, and there's one away. Josh Donaldson will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. 1 out, nobody on. Two pitch is fouled away. Into the windup and the pitch. Popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Another try at 2-2.
Full count, 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Chance here for the second baseman, Wong. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The left fielder, number 25. Byron Buxton.
So the next to bat will be Byron Buxton. He flew out in his last AB.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
2 out, nobody on. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Down go the Twins in order as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up Colton Wong. 1-1 home.
That's ball 2. Count ball.
That's a good job right there. Very rarely see pitchers double up where they go a pitch inside. Normally they'll go back outside, but he followed that up with another pitch on the inside part of the plate.
Ready to deliver the full count pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
The batter. The first
So
baseman.
next to hit is Prince Fielder. It was a walk in his last trip. The 1-1 home. High in the air down the right field line. And it's a foul ball.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 1-2.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Now another 1-2. Bases are empty, one man out. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
Well, what do you do when guys keep fouling pitches off like this? I guess you could back them off the plate by throwing one inside.
The 2-2.
3-2.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he looks at one that misses, and that's an excellent job of making his man throw a lot of pitches as he toughs out a wall.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Next for Milwaukee, Ryan Braun. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. This one's outside. Quite a bit off the plate that time.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
So now to the plate, Omar Narvaez in for strike 2. Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Line drive to center field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Milwaukee leaves one. They're still down. It's 2-0. Seventh inning ready to roll. And standing in, one of the best two-strike hitters in baseball, Andrelton Simmons. fastball runs away for ball 2, 2-1. Skied down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. The 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Max Kepler will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 26, Max Kepler.
That's popped up. And this will be just what the manager ordered as he's off the bench with extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Stepping in now, Kirby Puckett. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left. First home run of the campaign for him as the Twins are looking good here, up 4-0.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Torrey Hunter. And a swing and a miss by Hunter as he's down on strikes for wrap number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a two-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
In now, Rod Carew. Hit out towards second. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning.
Ladies and gentlemen, please join.
But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch, and the Twins have taken a 4-0 lead. Tyler Duffy is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 21, Tyler Duffy.
So here's Avisail Garcia. The numbers against Tyler Duffy. He's a .333 hitter.
No,
Hit the target, but this is low, 2-1. High in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Three and two now.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And that misses ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to hit is Eduardo Escobar. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Garcia gets his lead at first, nobody out.
That's a ball.
Down low, 2 balls and a strike.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself at a good hitter's count.
Got him to swing under that one. It's 2-2.
Got to believe the pitcher's going to trust his defense right here. Look for something down in his zone to induce a ground ball double play.
Three balls and 2 strikes to Eduardo Escobar. A runner at first with no outs here. Ball 4, so back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
Up next for Milwaukee, the center fielder.
Next, it'll be Lorenzo Cain. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
Boy, the Brewers haven't done much up to this point. They need to get something going, and they need to get it going right now.
2 balls and a strike. Here it comes. Line drive base hit. Garcia is on his way home. Safe at the plate as they close the gap to 3 now.
Boy, that's an aggressive send there, D'Lo, because this outfielder has a very strong throwing arm.
Yeah, when you're sitting in a hitter's meeting, that's stuff they go over. So every base runner is on notice, knowing that this guy's got one of the strongest arms in the league, but they challenged him, and it worked.
Christian Yelich will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Yanked hard, but foul to the right. Ready with another 2-2. Fouled off. Set to deal on 2-2. Now he gets the ground ball to first. This might be 2. There's 1. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Coming on as a pinch hitter is a tough spot to be in, but that's the last thing you want to do when your skipper calls on you. Not going to be happy about that.
Taylor Rogers is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 55. Taylor Rogers.
At the plate now, Robin Yount. There's a swing and a bouncing ball for the second baseman, Rod Carew. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Brewers forced to settle for 1. Hunter Strickland is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day. Ready to begin the 8th, and here is the killer, Harmon Killebrew. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
This is why you pay the price of admission right here. Power on power. My money's on the pitcher.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. And he comes back with 1 down and in for ball 3.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
At the plate, Mitch Garver. Here's a high pop-up. Yount is there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Josh Donaldson.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far.
That's ball
3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Reined in. Wong for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing here for the Twins, but they lead it 4-1. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Colton Wong. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Here comes the 1-2. Is looked at for ball number 2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
To the plate now, Prince Fielder. And that misses 2-1. And he comes back with a gorgeous slider there for strike 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. Hit hard back up the middle, and that's through for a base hit to make him 1 for 2 in this one.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
So now to the plate, Ryan Braun.
That's ball 2.
And there's ball 2 now.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second as it's back to just a 2-run ball game now.
Hey, Devo, they're making this guy pay. That's 3 straight singles and a run driven in.
Yeah, nothing hit extremely hard. Killing them softly, station to station with those knocks.
Stepping in now, Narvaez got it back in time there, and it's 2-1.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
The 2-1.
Ball inside.
Hey, the bullpen needs to step up in this situation. I got to believe the manager was hoping for way more than this.
Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. The 3-2 pitch. And I don't think that's what he wanted to do, as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Juan Minaya is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Avisail Garcia will stand in against the new pitcher, and he couldn't ask for a better scenario as he stands in with the bases loaded and nobody out. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base, nobody out. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Now the Twins are going to get a lefty up and throwing in the bullpen. Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys, because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. And this is swung on and missed. A huge out there, as the bases will stay loaded with 2 away now.
Yeah, 3rd strikeout of the game for him, and this one he was way off balance and out in front of that curveball. He's had no answer for the pitching he's faced in this one, and I'm not sure he's too happy with himself right now.
In now, Lorenzo Cain. This is on the ground to short. Is he going to get out of this? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 left. Set to start the 9th in this one, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Byron Buxton. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Standing in now, Andrelton Simmons. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That's the 3rd time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Kyle Garlick will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Minnesota, number 30, Kyle Garlick.
set, and the 2-1 pitch. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
The 3-1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Fouled away. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. Another payoff pitch, and he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Twins are set down 1-2-3 as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Joe Nathan comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 36, Joe.
Luis Urias will be summoned a pinch hit here to start the bottom of the 9th. And remember, they need 2 to tie, 3 to win, so he's got his work cut out for him here. The 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Robin Yount.
Up next, Robin Yount. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. 1 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
And think about it. In game 1 of this series, they've already had to go deep into their bullpen. This could affect them for the rest of the weekend if they don't get really good starting pitching.
The 2-1 home. Is a fastball that misses.
3-1 count, tie run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And that's outside. He lost him ball 4.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. The 2-1.
Nope.
Prince Fielder will be next. Yount leads off first with 1 away. Lifted down the line in left. Buxton is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman, Prince Fielder.
So stepping in is Prince Fielder. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. And there's a called strike 2 as now they're down to their final strike this afternoon.
Hey, this offense has this closer in trouble right here. They have to find a way to keep applying pressure. I don't know, everybody.
Oh, and he got a pitch to handle as this ball is hit high in the air and deep. And folks, this ball game is tied. So a 2-run homer down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Into the box, Ryan Braun takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
A ball and 2 strikes. Bounce towards the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Eric Yardley takes the mound as he'll be the first man to pitch here in extra innings.
Number 57, Eric Yardley.
Ready to take his hacks again. Kirby Puckett lasted a 2-run homer in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless. Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Next to stand in is Torrey Hunter. Go-ahead run at first, nobody out. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Now the 2-1 to 2-2 now.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now. Action in that Milwaukee bullpen now as a left-hander started to throw out there. Now the 3-2 pitch. Go-ahead runs aboard here at first with nobody out. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? He's second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
That was kind of a high degree of difficulty play that time. You see the off-balance throw to second base, and he couldn't get a lot on it, but they did get the out.
At the plate now, Rod Carew. Now a curveball's in there, 1-2 now.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Runner back safely. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. And this is lined hard to deep left. Braun is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The first baseman, number 3, Harmon Killebrew.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Harmon Killebrew. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Now the 2-1. Grounded back up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Minnesota. This game's all tied at 4. Alex Colomé comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning.
Alex Colomé.
Digging in will be Omar Narvaez. It was a walk in his last trip. Swing and a miss as he goes back to the cutter here. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. And he's going to make it the winning run at third with nobody out.
Wow, it looked like he was carrying a piano around the bases on that one. But somehow he makes it all the way around the third for a triple. Give credit where credit is due. Nobody in the park, including me, thought he had that in him.
To the plate now, Avisail Garcia. Into the corner and slicing foul.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Possibly winning run 90 feet away with nobody out. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Ready with another 2-strike offering. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that winning run stays at third with 1 away now.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
So now to the plate, Eduardo Escobar. A ball and 2 strikes now. Possible winning run just 90 feet away here. 1 away. Hit out towards second. Throw on to Killebrew. 2 down.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo Cain.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain, though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. The 2-2. Big spot here. Possible winning run at third. 2 down. Down the third baseline. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on. And they're going to walk off as winners. They've taken it here in extra innings.
Hey, this game looked like it was going to be one of those wild ones right from the beginning. But when you can win this thing in walk-off fashion, what a way to win a ball game. A walk-off win?
A 1-run finish today, 5-4 the final score. Eric Yardley claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Brewers, 5 runs, 8 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. For the Twins, 4 runs on 8 hits, 1 error. They left 9 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 46 minutes. Our paid attendance at American Family Field this afternoon, 41,900. The Brewers thank you for attending today's game and remind you to please drive home safely.